Hi, this is HP here, and you're listening to a tutorial on countdown timers. You're probably here because you've ordered one of the 2021 kits. Hopefully, you have forked your own version of the countdown template. Let's press the Run button to see what it looks like so far. Now, let's take a look at our files. In our index.html, we have a div with New Year's counter written and a paragraph with ID timer. We don't see a timer yet on our page. Then we have all this confetti. On our CSS page, we have stylization information. For example, this is how the New Year div was styled. We can see our background color and how the confetti falls. Now let's go to our JavaScript page. This is where we have to write our code. In the beginning of the page, we see we want to count down until January 1st, 2021. Feel free to change the date to 2022 if you're already in the new year. We have the current time being calculated here. These grayed out statements are comments, by the way. They do not get executed, but coders use them to explain their code. Here we see the timer that we saw earlier in the HTML file that will display the days, hours, minutes, and seconds left until the new year. But wait, days, hours, minutes, and seconds are not defined. Let's keep on going. It says if difference is less than 0, it will say Happy New Year. What difference? I guess this is what we had to code. So how do we calculate the difference between right now and New Year? We subtract it, of course. Let's initialize a variable called difference. Note that the difference in JavaScript is going to come out in milliseconds. Now we have to calculate our days, hours, minutes, and seconds. So let's convert the difference in milliseconds to days. There are 1000 milliseconds in a second, 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, and 24 hours in a day. We want each of our values to be whole numbers. That is, we don't want to say 3.5 days. We want our timer to say 3 days and 12 hours. So we must round down. We do that using a JavaScript function called math.floor. Now let's calculate hours. We take the remainder when we divide the difference over the number of days. In code, we can find the remainder by using the percentage sign. If there were 3.5 days left, for example, this operation would give us that there are half days left, in milliseconds of course, which we then convert to hours and again round down. Now let's calculate minutes. We take the remainder when we divide the difference over the number of hours. We then convert to minutes and again round down. As for seconds, we take the remainder when we divide the difference over the number of minutes. We then convert to seconds and again round down. Now let's press run again. Voila! I'll let you figure out what happens in the new year. From our family to yours, we wish you a happy new year.